Hello, this is Samuel Diezik of English Class 110 Honors for my final research paper project continuation. I have here with me Jonathan Tressler and his mom Teresa Tressler and her daughter John's sister Hannah. Johnny, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is John Tressler. I am a good friend of Sam Diezik. Known him for many years. Coached softball with him and soccer for Special Olympics.
You want to say what else you're involved in yourself?
Personally, I'm involved in a soccer class that coaches and teaches athlete or adults with special needs at the university. I also go to U of D with Sam. I've started a club at my high school for people with special needs. It's always been a very important part of my life, always making sure Hannah and other people like her are always included and feel special.
Yes. So we thank you, Johnny, for all the work that he does in the community of Special Olympics and people with special needs. And Ms. Tressler, do you want to say anything on your involvement?
We've been involved as a family with Special Olympics since Hannah was around 8, and she's now 17. Maybe even earlier than that, so maybe since she was around 6. It's something that we look forward to. We've met a lot of families through the Special Olympics. It's been a wonderful support system, and we're grateful to have it, and it's something that she can continue with for many, many years to come. And also, if we were to ever relocate, it's international, and it's also across the United States, so it's something that we could always participate in no matter where we are.
Yes, so Special Olympics is a great activity. Just for clarification, Hannah is diagnosed with Down syndrome, but she doesn't let that stop her. Hannah has done some amazing things in her life. Just to list a few, she's been prom queen her sophomore year at high school. She's won multiple gold, silver, bronze medals in the Special Olympics. And all around, Hannah, I would say, is a very involved person, and she does a great job in the community.
I'd like to also add, they reminded me, because there's a new program going on for high schools, Unified Sports. Hannah is a junior now in Newark Charter, and this is her second year representing her school and playing unified flag football. That was a new program introduced to our school last year, so as a senior, I played flag football along with my peers at high school, also Hannah and her friends with special needs. And in our first year, we won the Unified State Flag Football Championship. And this year, in their second year, they repeated and are champions again. And another new program that's introduced to the high schools is Unified Basketball. So her and other high schools across the state compete in basketball, just like they do with any other sport. So we're very lucky to have that as well. So Special Olympics is important just for the community aspect, but also it's really important that Hannah and other people like her are able to represent their high schools, just like myself, like I did when I was in high school, and like Sam did playing volleyball for his school as well.
Exactly. They get a very full experience with all these opportunities that Special Olympics and, in Hannah's case, Newark Charter offers to them. One thing to go on to that, clearly Newark Charter has given her a lot of opportunities, and she's taken full advantage of a lot of them and has been very successful and happy with it. So I would say, to just go on further, going back to more of my topic of post-secondary programs for people with special needs. I don't know what Hannah's plans are, but I feel like in the future, would you agree with me, Ms. Tressler, that it's good to encourage maybe more people, more families, especially if they know their child well enough, that they're high functioning enough, to maybe give them an extra little push to want to see if a post-secondary program could at least be an option for them. Because what I argue for is that post-secondary programs, benefit the student in many ways, socially, career path choosing, and I feel like just to make it, life skills, exactly, make a well-rounded person. So yes. Would you agree that Newark Charter has done a great job with that, but also, in later chapters of your life, or even sooner ones, you would want, a little more education, to make them more involved in the community?
I agree with that 100%. And actually, when Hannah was accepted into Newark Charter, the high school was relatively new. Last year was the first graduating class. So with Hannah being a special needs high schooler, she was new to the school. It was a new program at the school. And I think it's been a unique opportunity in that we've kind of learned a lot as we've gone, but it also was beneficial in that they didn't have programs. They were willing to try new programs, whereas a lot of more of the other established schools kind of pigeonhole, and it's kind of like, this is how we do it. That's how we've always done it.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we're going to go on, whereas Newark Charter is willing to try new things. They've reached out to the community. Hannah works at Buffalo Wild Wings 2 days a week before they open. She does a lot of prep work. She does a lot of stocking and that kind of thing. They've worked on a lot of life skills with her, and next year they're looking for more opportunities in the community to help her learn more life skills and also to be successful and be employable. I will also add that just recently, a couple of weeks ago, Governor Carney signed into law a alternate diploma, which was new. Typically, for people like Hannah, they would graduate with a certificate of performance. So now Hannah next year will be able to say that she has a high school diploma, so she will be more employable. So when potential employers receive that application, there is a check that she's gotten a diploma as opposed to just a certificate.
Exactly.
So it will make her more marketable and also more independent.
Exactly, yes. So even at the high school level in present day and in the near future, we're expanding on the innovations, the education process for people with special needs who need that more extra focalization and, extra life skills incorporated into the education. And I'm sure you guys are very appreciative of Newark Charter and what all they've done.
Yes.
Clearly them stepping up to the plate and expanding, pushing, I guess, the boundaries, trying to see what they can achieve. I guess just them trying more than other schools. It clearly helps the students.
Definitely.
They definitely focus on
trying to make them just more productive adults. And also, like with that diploma, it probably will open opportunities for her possibly to pursue, college level classes and that kind of thing as well. And I have noticed that there are more colleges that are including special needs students. Some of them even have dormitories that are for the special needs community, live, as typical peers and other college students. So it is encouraging that they are being included and recognized as productive members of society.
Yes, I feel like once they're more welcomed, other people are more welcoming, seeing past any, previous perceptions or prejudice that they may have had for people with special needs. I think giving them better opportunities in education will prove their capabilities and what they can offer to the community, and showing that, yes, they are people too. Exactly.
Right.
I guess some people have more negative perceptions, and I just feel like if everyone had better understanding both ways, just work out better.
I agree, and I think too that a lot of times, and like with Special Olympics and other opportunities, I think that when people meet someone with special needs, if they haven't known someone at first, they're unsure of how to act around them, or they have different perceived conceptions, and then actually once they get to know them, they recognize them for their abilities and what they have to offer. And also people with special needs want really just what everybody else wants. They want to be loved, they want to be respected, cared for, but they also are very driven and have very strong work ethics. And I've read different articles and things where people with special needs, like that are working at the grocery store, like customers will go into that person's line because of wanting to have interaction with that special needs person, because they are just wonderful, lovable, caring people, and not as inhibited as the typical population.
Exactly.
So they want that interaction.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So there's a lot of value to bettering the education and the education process for people with special needs. Clearly, it's been proving that with the Tressler family and with other multiple families. So I thank you for the time of the Chesters for joining me in this podcast, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.